Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. And as always, I want to give double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the will of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And unto the sincere brothers and prophets that's pushing out the gospel, Shalom goes to you, brothers. Shalom goes to the true believers of this gospel, which is the elect, the house of David, all right, which is made up of y'all so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nations that is scattered throughout the four corners of the world, as we are the true biblical Israelites, as we're waking up to this truth in these last days and becoming true believers and followers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom. Now, just a quick update. All right, going into the Mpox, okay, just and as I have right here playing in the screen, I have a clip that I found on Instagram, all right, and the title of this clip will be The Simpsons Did It Again, right? They predicted the Mpox in 2002, you see, as long as other things that the show The Simpsons has always predicted, and then they happen. You had one of them was they predicted that Donald Trump was going to be the president, all right, and then another one was the C virus, and now here we got the Mpox, okay, that is affecting a lot of people here in the world in this present time, you see, but it's all, it's because another thing a lot of people don't understand who this devil is, all right, which, this devil's Esau Edom, the so-called Caucasian man, all right. What he do is he's always planning on evil. He's always planning to do evil, you see, all right, and he's always planning to really bring the downfall of Israel, okay, and matter of fact, I just had it on the screen. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, all right, and I'm just gonna read it, and it reads, to the chief magician, all right, let me read that again. To the chief magician, all right, a song of David, all right, it says, hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy, all right. In this case, the enemy is Esau Edom, all right. He's in the top of the list, okay, of all the enemies of the nation of Israel. I run along with the other nations, okay, but it's this thing that goes on between good and evil, all right. The good is the nation of Israel, the evil is the nation of Esau, all right. So he's our top enemy, pursuant to the book of Psalms chapter 83, okay. As these other nations took crafty counsel with each other to go against the nation of Israel. I'm just quoting it out of my head. But verse 2, and it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Okay, now we know that the wicked is talking about Esau Edom. The wicked is talking about Esau Edom once again. All right, and it says, for the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Salakia. All right, it says, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wept their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right, now in this case, those arrows is talking about the serpent's juice, okay, because a lot of people don't have to acknowledge and understand that these devils don't care for you, all right. Especially our so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. These devils don't care for you, man. Their whole agenda is to get rid of you. All right, going back to the Georgia Guidestones is what reproduce the Earth population to only 500 million people, man. You know, being said, if you're not with this devil agenda, if you're not with their gold, which is the NWO, all right, pretty much they're gonna get rid of you, man. Okay, you know, all right, to be exact, to get rid of the nation of Israel. You see, all right, so they're always behind the scenes plotting what they gotta do, what's their next move to destroy the nation of Israel. You know, so and then another thing is just because of you hear them these things, you know, because a lot of people is like, oh, you know, that's conspiracy speak, you know, but you gotta understand that, you know, this C virus and the Mpox is nothing new. Esau Edom has always been doing certain of experiments, because this is all this really is. It's nothing but an experiment, once again, to get rid of you. You see, because going through history, Esau Edom has always done certain things towards the nation of Israel, you know, to get rid of you, man. You know, going back to history, you got the syphilis and gonorrhea experiment that happened in Central America, and it happened here in the United States of America too. You see, you know, so they did these experiments towards the house of Israel, all right, you know, the so-called Latinos, and they did it to the so-called black people, man. You know, which a lot of Israelites was getting syphilis and gonorrhea, man. You know, so they did these experiments to get your people destroyed, all right. You know, and now in this case, all right, so these devils already plan ahead of time of what they're gonna do, and they'll do it, okay. You know, and then because they're the devil, they take these certain things and then they put it in Hollywood, all right, to be funny with it, to play with people's mindset, you know, to mock y'all pretty much, all right. You know, and that's why you have shows like The Simpsons that predict certain things, because there's already plan ahead of what they're gonna do, man. Then they do it, all right. So now in this case, you have what? You got the problem, they got the solution, now they got to solve it. You see what I'm saying? All right. And they solving it with these with the serpent's juice, the jab, you know, all right, which is gonna get you even sicker, you know. And I was thinking about this, all right. I mean, if you think about it, I won't be surprised that the people that's catching the Mpox is the ones that took the serpent's virus from the C virus. So like it from the C come from the C virus. So I wouldn't be surprised that they took the serpent's juice, all right, and now they catching the Mpox because they took the serpent's juice. You know what I mean? But once again, this is nothing but an experiment of Esau Edom. You know, so you gotta understand who you're dealing with here, man. You know, you really gotta understand and come to your knowledge. You gotta wake up to the workers of iniquity. All right. But verse 2 again, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wept their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret. You see, you know, that's where you got the what? The Illuminati. Okay, those that are in the known, you know, that know certain things that the average people, that the world don't know. Okay, you know. Matter of fact, let me get that. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. All right. Even a lot of people is finding out now that there is Illuminati, man. Okay, that there is a secret group out there that plotting on certain things, so they can shoot at the perfect, man. Okay, because You got to understand, it's all about getting rid of you Israelites, man. But this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12, and it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? All right, now if you look up the word Lucifer, all right, it's going into what? You know, shining star. Matter of fact, the NLT, it breaks it down for you. O shining star, son of the morning. You know, being said, you're known as a light barrier, pretty much. You know, you are in the known. Being said, you know something that a lot of people don't know. Okay, but in the case of all right, this is a Lucifer. All right, and it says, matter of fact, let me see.
Strong's H 1966. Haleo.
All right, Haleo, Lucifer, light barrier, shining one. Morning star, Lucifer, of the king of Babylon and Satan. Haleo, describing the king of Babylon. You see what I'm saying? You know, pretty much the Chaldeans, modern day Chaldeans. Okay? It says, Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12 again, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? Okay, because now not only they destroy the nation of Israel, but they're destroying the whole world and the other nations as well too. Okay, you know, verse 13, and it says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Okay, because once again, his whole agenda is to be on top of the world, you know, and to be in rulership forever and ever. Okay, to bring in the end of you all, to have full control of all people. You see what I'm saying? You know, he wants to be like the Most High as well too. Okay, all right, he wants everyone to depend on him. You know, he wants everybody to go his own way, to go his way, and no one else's way. You know, it's only Esau's, Edom's way, and no one else. All right, it says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. The mount of the congregation, to be exact, is the nation of Israel, man. To be over the nation of Israel. And it says, in the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. All right, so that's his whole agenda, man. You know. But going back to the book of Psalms, chapter 64. All right. And verse 4, and it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. All right, so once again, that's going into this those that are in the known. You see what I'm saying? The light barriers. Okay, you know, they're already planning ahead of time on what they're going to do, and then they do it. You see how they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. All right, you know, but verse 7, and it says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. You see what I'm saying? Now those arrows is going into the what? All right, the those missiles that's gonna hit. He is gonna hit here in America and different parts of the earth. Okay, and another thing is them arrows can be them laser beams that's gonna be coming out of the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. You see, you know, because the elites of this world, they're not going to be in America when America's going to be blown up by these missiles, okay? But they're going to be in different parts of the earth hiding out, you know, because they know that their kingdom is falling. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to try to hide from our Lord Yahweh Shah, all right? But we're going to be able to find them, man, you know? So the Lord is going to get you no matter what, man, for being wicked. It says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High. for they shall wisely consider his doings. All right, because you gotta, hey man, you gotta humble yourself into the Lord. You know, as we as we're going through this phase of the Mpox being affected through people. You know, they talking about that it's contagious. You see what I'm saying? You know, they're about to have more lockdowns eventually, probably. You know, but it's gonna be major than in the past 2 years when the C virus came out. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna have lockdowns. Now they saying that it's in the air, so people are gonna start wearing more masks, which makes completely no sense. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna have to understand what is the problem. The problem is Esau Edom. You see what I'm saying? When Esau Edom came to the Americas, he brought the chicken pox. All right, and a lot of the so-called Native Americans here in America, which once again was the Israelites, they was affected. You know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of Jakes was dying from the chicken pox. All right, and couldn't work in the slave fields. You see what I'm saying? You know, because it was affected by this, and that was brought by who? Esau Edom. So this is not nothing new. You see what I'm saying? All right, you got to understand that who? Esau Edom is the problem. All right? He's the virus. He's the termite. All right? The Edomites. Okay? And it says, verse 9 it says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the works of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord. You see, because this is the only way that you can be that you can find an escape, okay, from these problems, man. You know, this is the solution. This is the healing medicine right here. It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. All right, you know, receiving the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord in these last days. All right, you know, it says the righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him. Okay, because a lot of people, they're gonna what? They're gonna, and it's funny how the Mpox is out, okay, and they got a virus. They already got a serpent juice for it, man. They already got a jab for it, you know, which that's hilarious. That's funny. But here you go, you got these simple-minded people out here that they are gonna be fearing because they scare as hell. You see, they scare. You know, Esau Edom is getting to their mindset, and they're gonna line up to get the serpent's juice, which they're already doing it. You see what I'm saying? So, man, these people are simple, man. People are very simple. They very stupid. All right. So it says, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him. You see? All right. And it says, in the upright in heart shall glory, and that's going into the elect. The elect are not going to fear the men. Okay, the elect are not going to fear men. They're going to trust in the Lord. They're going to trust in the Lord, and they're going to fear the Lord. You see? So you got to be smart out here, man. Okay, you got to move in a certain way where you won't be able to be affected by the words of Esau and by his disease. Okay, but it's the book of Proverbs. Just because I said that, let me bring out the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 15. You know, I mean, you gotta be smart, man. You gotta eat a little healthier. You see what I'm saying? Separate yourself from certain people. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta be able to hold back from your unrighteousness. So like you gotta hold yourself back from your ungodly desires. You see what I'm saying? Eat different, okay? You know, and you gotta heal yourself. All right, but the only thing that can protect you in these last days is what? Is the Lord. The Lord is the one that's going to be doing all the healing. Okay, he's the only one that can heal you. You know, but it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 15, and it says the simple believers every word. So the simple believers every word. Okay, and the world is simple as hell. You know, The Mpox is happening, so they're gonna line up, which they're already doing it. They're lining up for the serpent's juice. You know, that's simple, man. Okay, so you depending on the serpent juice and thinking that it's gonna heal you, which is probably gonna make you worse. You know, or it might kill you. You see what I'm saying? But it says, but the prudent man looketh well in his going. Okay, a prudent going to the meaning of you know, you able to what to you know, carefully consider these things, man. You know, you actually looking things up. You looking into the future. All right, you know, searching certain things out. Okay, all right. But hey, man, this is the time that we're in, man. Okay, but Lord willing that this lesson was edifying as well as uplifting, and I'm gonna end it by saying Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakodash. All right, and I want to say Shalom.